So I just did 3 straps over the top because I just think that's better than just putting 2. As far as like the length goes, it only requires 2, but you know, I'm a fan of over securement. What's up guys, eruditetrucker back with another video. It's Friday, picking up our last load of the week before we go home. We got a new one today, something I've never had before. I believe they're called cords, and I'll show you what those look like. Let's hop on out here. We're at this big lumber mill, sawdust and factory parts everywhere, but here we go. Right here is what we're supposed to be picking up. I think we're supposed to be getting 5 of these. They look simple enough. Strap them down where they need to be. But can't do anything yet because I don't have anybody over here loading me up. We're gonna have to wander around because there's nobody waiting back here for me. Gonna get to go find somebody that's operating some of this equipment. They can get this trailer loaded up. Lock the truck up when I'm walking away from it. So let's go ahead and see if we can find somebody real quick, and then we can get this stuff loaded and get out of here. All right, we're all loaded up. We have 5 separate, or actually no, we were supposed to have 5 separate bundles of cords, but we only have 4. The trailer just wasn't long enough to accommodate all of that. I'm all right with that because I get paid the same amount of money anyway. Plus now the trailer is going to be lighter. Mathematically, we were supposed to be underweight anyway for this, but now for sure I know that we are. So my plan is to throw straps over top like you normally would for a lumber bundle, but since this load is made up of a whole bunch of individual pieces, you guys can see there a whole bunch of individual pieces of lumber twined together. There's like hundreds of them in each stack, and there's like 4 of them down the row. So what I'm going to do, in addition to the straps on the front and the rear of each bundle, I'm going to put a choke strap in the middle, or at least that's what I'm going to attempt to do. I haven't tried it yet to see if the straps are going to be long enough to go all the way around and then winch down. I think they should be though, but we'll find out. Like I said, it's my first time doing one of these loads. It's easy enough, but just want to be extra cautious, especially with something that's got a whole bunch of individual pieces like this. So let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, we're all secured. I was not able to do that strategy that I was mentioning before about doing a choke strap around here. The straps were just not long enough. I tried it on the other side and it, you know, it wrapped around underneath just fine, but it only went about to halfway up the bundle to try to wrap it back around to try to choke it. So that wasn't gonna work. So I just did 3 straps over the top because I just think that's better than just putting 2. As far as like the length goes, it only requires 2, but you know, I'm a fan of over securement, so I'm always going to do that when in doubt. So we got our X straps up there, and I know like these are a bunch of individual pieces, and you may be thinking, you know, how is that going to help if it shifts forward because they're all individuals? Like this is still going to help, assuming that the twine bundles here, assuming that those hold. Like these are made out of some really thick nylon here, but it's better to have it than not. I mean, I was originally going to try to put like a padded tarp over the front of this to act as like a net to cover this, to give it a little bit more strength with the X strap, but this shipper does not let you climb up onto the trailer here, so I could not do that, unfortunately. So bare minimum, I'm still gonna put the X straps up there because it's gonna help it some in the odd event that I have to like come to a very sudden stop and this stuff comes sliding forward. It's better than not having anything at all. So we got that, the 2 pieces of securement within the first 5 feet, our X strap, and then the standard strap holding it over there. And like I said, we have 3 of them, and I did that on each bundle. Since I couldn't do the U strap in the middle, I'll just have 3 over the top. And it went like that all the way down the trailer for all the bundles. And with this one, these nylon straps are really strong. I mean, these are, I'm pretty sure that these are quality. You know, these shouldn't tear. I checked all of them, went around, looked at them. There's no tearing or fraying on any of these straps there, so that's fine. And then that's as tight as that one gets right there, so those are fine. You can definitely hear a difference in a strap that's super tight and one that's tight but not super drum tight. Like this one, I'm just making that sound, but I went over to the other side and cranked it down. Like that strap or that winch literally will not take another crank. It is as tight as it will get. No tighter, no slack at all in that, so we're good. So we'll go over to the other side and I'll just show you that same side. That one I just checked, it sounded like it was a little slack. On the other end, they're all tight. You can see that's like, looks like it's bulging as far as the way that the wood's set, but it's good. Everything's super tight. This load is very secure. I have absolutely no doubts that that's going to ride just fine. It's really pretty much just a bunch of sticks all together, you know, just wrapped up. Nothing special about this at all. No special way that you can secure this, since I don't have super long straps to do a choke strap, but that's all there is to it. Like I said, the only thing that I would do differently with this one, if I could, was put like a padded tarp over the front of this to give a little bit more surface area for that X strap to really press against. But other than that, everything's good. Had to bring out the Mongo ratchet for this one because we are using my all-time favorite type of trailer here, Benson. Being sarcastic, but you know, I can still get it done. That's why I got the Mongo ratchet for, so I can get the job done regardless of what kind of trailer I'm hauling, whether it's a Benson or a Fontaine. So we're good to head on out of here. We're roughly an hour away from home, so I'm not going to be stopping before I get home. I'm going to do my load checks here, and well, actually I take that back. If there's a rest area along my way before I get home, I'll stop there and just check it real quick. Either that or I'll check it when I get home, because that's pretty much right on an hour / 50 miles from where I currently am. So either way, I'll check it. So let's get on out of here, guys. It's Friday. It's still really early in the afternoon. Time to go home, guys. See you later. Have a good weekend.